Hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my creative journey for 2024. So I was surprised to look in my journals and everything that I've made in 2024. Um, like I say, you show up, you do a little bit of something every day, and then I find that I get better every time I work in my journal or sketchbooks. So I'll start with this. This was my first thing that I did in January 2024 was my handmade junk art journal. In here, it's all, and I'm so happy I use my elastic closure because it is getting yummy, 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 and fat. So I was working in this journal, and this is the one I decided to use for some of the prompts for December, because I knew I wasn't going to do all the prompts. So I'm very happy that I use this, and I will be able to continue working on some pages as well. So this was my, I started with January with this one, and I'm very happy. And throughout the months, I just, added, I practice in here a lot. So I love working in this journal. I mean, you don't have to buy expensive sketchbooks. You can make your own, like you can see here. It's all brown paper pack, and this is brown paper, and this is, the paper that they put in when you receive your things from Amazon. I put one dictionary page, but it's all it's all junk. This is a junk piece of leftover paint from when I do my painting sessions. This is a gel print. This is a class that I followed with Betty Franks. This is, I think, my first one. I wasn't too happy with it, but you gotta try to, if you want to learn anything, and you just show up and have fun. That's for me. I have fun, and that's the main thing. And then this is my sketchbook, my Ranger sketchbook that I love also. I've done a lot of things in here. So I'll show you. So this was in October 2024. Also a Betty Franks art class that I did. She loves colors, and I mean, it's either you like it or you hate it. And it's a play on colors, and she makes you use three colors and a lot of mixing with those three colors, plus black and white, of course. And I was amazed at how much colors you can come up with. So this is a good exercise, and I really love what I made here. One of my late November, I made this one, which was my Matisse. This is all my gel prints. All here is gel prints except for the flowers. After I cut my vase, this is a gel print, and then I just used my my pencil, my ink pen to do the design on the vase, and I drew all the flowers and I painted the flowers, but everything else is all from my gel prints. So it's a good way of using your gel prints when you have and I still have, oh, I did this one too. Oh, this was a Wonderlust thing that we had to do on a page. It was showing us how to do writing with inks. So that was a lot of fun too. So I love my sketchbook. I have another one, actually. It's a bigger size, and this is nice because you don't really have to prep your pages. They're already pretty good, and I love working in that. I mean, you just do. And this here, this was an exercise. We had to draw a face. This was my first first face in the beginning of the year, so it is what it is, but it's fun. I enjoy myself, and that's my favorite thing. Eventually I will, when I'm done with my my book here, I will paint my cover. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will paint my cover. So that's another one that I work in. This is my big XL watercolor. First, I started painting, taking out the pages, and then I said to myself, I have no room to frame anything, so I'm going to keep my artwork in my in my book here, because what's the point? So I started doing that, and then I said, why am I doing this? Because I can't, I can't I can't frame anything. So this was a class with Denise Love, which she's an artist that I've been following for a while now. And see, this was done, it was called Flower Fusion. I did this on February 5th this year. So this was one of my first dabbing also with paints, which I love. I really like it. I mean, like I said, you have to have fun. Then I played with, this turned out, I don't know if you can see it, but I took some ground, I have ground, and I put all the ground in the back, and then I did washes with burnt umber. Also, what was the date on this? I called it Let It Flow. This was done in January 16th. I did this last year. But when you have frames, viewfinders, you can cut I could do some little artworks with this if I wanted to make cards or something. I suppose I could do that. Then I followed a class with Suzanne Allard on Skillshare. And she was showing us how to do flowers. This one, I called it Caribbean Flower. I did this July 2024. Again, a mix of, I've got Posca pens in here. I've got my acrylics in here. A lot of mark making. And again, you learn how to mix your colors. And I loved it. I love her classes. They're on Skillshare, so I have her and Denise Love on Skillshare as well, which I follow all the time, and I love. This is another one of hers that I did. Again, if you take a viewfinder, I can make little pieces of art with this, or I can, I think I'm going to leave them as is because, they're my exercise, which I love. And I did this one in July, and I called it Tutti Frutti because it reminded me of Tootsie Rolls. I don't know if you remember the Tootsie Rolls, but that's what it reminded me of, the colors I chose for this one. So that's it. One of my favorite art pieces that I made, I didn't even write the date, but it was either January or February 2024 that I did this. It all started with tissue paper. In here I've got blue, wrapping paper that you put in for gift tissues. So I've got blue tissue papers, I've got orange, I've got white, and then I just sprayed with my distress inks. And then I took my collage soup, and I just first I cut off my lady, and then I just did some punches with the circles. Then I painted the circles, and I did some stamping, some stenciling, and the texture, there's so much texture on this. I don't know if you can see it, but I just love it. So this is one that I really like. I love to collage. I have to say it's one of my favorite things. And then I gotta go at watercoloring. This is a cherry tree branch that I tried doing with, was following an artist called Debbie Walker on YouTube. She does watercolor, and I really love the way she works. And she was showing us here how to do some trees. So I like to dab in a bit of everything. You can't be good at it. I find that watercolor is not easy, of course, but the more you do it, the more you like it. So this is my another book that I work on, and this is another one. This is a smaller Canson XL, but this is mixed media, and I covered it with some of my painted papers, and I added a quote on vellum. It says, "Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep," by Scott Adams. And, you know, the point of all this is to have fun. So this, again, I had followed a class with Betty Frank's art, a workshop, and it was called Burst of Colors, and that was in June, and it was a series of 4. So I just it was a how do you call these, concertina. So I had made 2, and I still have to yeah, concertina with watercolor paper. So this was with Betty Frank's workshop, and again with her, she makes you use only a few colors and white and black, and from there, look at this. I mean, I was amazed. I'm not even an expert, and I love it. I don't know if I'm gonna do something around it. I'm not sure yet. So that's it. So there was 4, and these are my 4, and I like doing this. I really do. So when I'm not busy doing junk journals, well, I don't do junk journals anymore, but I like doing the junk journal January and July, and the December keeps me busy. And but my passion is really mixed media. I found my niche, like we say, and I just love working in here. And this was one also by Betty Franks, but this is, I think, one of my first ones. It wasn't as good, but you know, you gotta learn. So that's it for 2024. And I follow a lady called Pam Hemmerling on YouTube, and she is no nonsense. You make, and we started making this zine. I don't know if you know how to make a zine. You know, you take your paper and you cut it up and you fold it, and it makes a book. And you can, you know, and then you fold it this way. And this is from my painted papers that I play with. And then you just take your book. I forget how to do it now. Like this, like this. Anyway, you can fold it the way you want, and it makes a little booklet, and then you can glue whatever parts you want to glue. And I'm just playing with it. You know, it's supposed to be, well, and now I forget how it is, because I glued this one. How I was doing it this morning. I don't know why. No, it's not doing it. Anyway, so if you go look on YouTube zine, you'll see how to do them. So that's one thing that I made also that I like playing around with. And this is one that she made, and I had some brown paper on my desk with gesso only and mark making. I was going to do something and I didn't know. So what I did is I followed her with this, and it was the zine, but I glued my pages down. So that's how you can do your books. I haven't glued this one yet, and this is leftover little pieces of caddy paper. You know, it's a cotton Indian paper, which I love, and I was thinking that I'll probably glue them down here to play in my little book, another little book to play in. So that's pretty cute. I like it a lot. I'm missing a piece here, or two actually. But anyway, and I just decorated my top. I added a piece of fabric here so it holds everything together. And I'll probably be playing in here too as well. So that's how I keep my creativity going, and I'm having so much fun. And this is a great way to grow in your art. And that's what all the artists say. You show up, you play, you have fun. It doesn't matter. It's for yourself. I'm not doing anything to sell. So this is it, my friends. So this was my creative journey for 2024. So I hope you enjoyed my little video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.